Okay, hello and welcome back to Terraria. This is Alice and I'm sorry, my brain stopped working. This is Alice, I'm with GDC Extra Life, and today I think we're gonna do some more mining. We did a lot of it last episode, and oh no. We are going to do some organization. Okay. This is highly important. So we picked up another chest to place. That's good. Statues and what else can go there? Oh, we have a dye trader now. So let me go take care of this strange plant. Because he will... Ooh, he gives us red acid dye. Basically this guy gives us... let me actually talk to him so I can tell you. So, he sells us the dye vat, brown dye, and silver dye. But as well as that, if you give him strange plants, you get rare dyes that, you can't get elsewhere. Red acid dye, I think it's... Yeah, okay, it's just kind of a flowy pattern too. A red thing. Ooh, that looks pretty nice on the goggles. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and put some emeralds and some other fun stuff in here. I'm going to start putting ore by its respective bar, which will kind of help organization a bit. Gems, 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 and put one of those in there. What else is important here? Let's go ahead and just stick the mining. Potions will get their own chest. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Please, please excuse me. I am just burpy tonight. Potions will definitely get their own chest later, but right now we work with what we have. Usually I will craft things for organization's sake when I'm making and working with chests and that sort of thing. But when it comes to early game, there's not a reason to waste the iron or tungsten in this. No, we have iron. You know, there's not a point in wasting the iron. Ooh. You know what? Oh, I didn't think things through and I made a cactus helmet. Well, each has one defense. And yeah. Good job, Alice. I should have made a chest piece because I had the things for it, but, you know. Oh, right! Oh, man, I completely forgot that was a thing. So, if an ore is in a chest and you're looking inside that chest when you're crafting things, you can just use it from there. It's really, really nice. I forgot that was a thing. Ugh. Makes my life so easy. Cool. Well, let's make tin chainmail. And iron greaves. Perfect. Great. I look awesome. And because I don't want to waste the inventory space, I'm just going to put this on this. Cool. I look terrible. Exciting. Let's... Please excuse my chair. We're gonna just put junk blocks and that sort of thing in here. It's actually really good to hold on to stuff like dirt and sand and stone, because as much as you think you can't run out of them, you can. You can indeed. I make big projects involving large farms and those sorts of things, and it gets pretty intensive on resources, even the common ones. So, always good to remember to keep yourself stacked. Also, we will not need to worry about falling damage as much anymore because we now have the umbrella, so we can Mary Poppins our way down. It's actually a really good early game item. I guess really good mid game too. It's good until you find a floating island, really. Now, I talked about boss order a decent bit last episode. I'd like to touch on that again. So actually, because we have the Crimson, I kind of forgot that the Crimson's boss is significantly harder than the Corruption's. So the Corruption has a giant worm that's the Eater of Worlds. The Crimson has the Brain of Cthulhu, which, you know, fittingly is a giant brain. And the giant brain has giant, I don't remember what they're called. They're just like kind of orbs of meat, which attack you, and they float around it, and basically you have to kill them before you can start killing the brain. And when you do that, it'll enter another phase. Whereas the worm, its mechanic is that instead of having multiple phases like most bosses in this game, it has segments, and if you break it in half or break it in other pieces, the segments all fly, like, they fly in chains apart from each other. So, when you get the the Destroyer of Worlds, by the way. The Eater of... Is it the Eater of Worlds? Shit, I don't know. No, Destroyer is, I think, the late game boss. Ooh, I got a blizzard in a bottle. Okay. It's really good. So what the blizzard in a bottle lets us do is double jump. And like I said about this game having a lot of movement-based items, that happens a lot in this game. Like, you just get really cool stuff. It's actually really awesome. A lot of things that make moving around a lot less boring. And I'm still terrible at it. What was I saying? Eater of Worlds. So, Eater of Worlds, King Eater of Worlds, I don't know. He is really cool because of his segment thing, but he's actually, he's arguably easier than the Eye of Cthulhu, which, coming back from, like, playing a game, a few rounds of Warframe, arguably easier is so much nicer to say than objectively better. I'm just thinking on the fact that Warframe has a lot of things that are direct upgrades and not a lot of side grades. And, like, I'm just realizing Terraria has a lot of support for different playstyles without, like, hindering things and making things bad. Like, this game feels really, really well balanced and needs to be a challenge without being a pain in the behind. I do apologize, I'm still working on the uhs and ums. It's difficult to work with those. Oh, platinum. So we have platinum and not gold. I guess we'll get good video games out of this. Maybe we'll get to craft Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Or Bayonetta. Or like, Nier? I think they're making the Nier sequel. I should play those games. I've played them GRR, and we played that on Girl Squad, and Danny was really bad at it and got frustrated, and I feel bad. But Bayonetta, I've heard a lot of good things about both games, and Wonderful 101 is another one that I haven't played, and definitely need to. And I know they're making a TMNT game. The Korra game was not a great platinum game. Didn't seem that, like, great in general, but for a licensed product it was okay, I guess. What else was there? Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I've done. I'm just trying to think which one I mentioned. Basically, aside from the Korra game, Platinum has made some real great games. Oh, I was talking about Nier. I need to play Nier, because I never played the first one. And if Platinum's making the second one, that, you know, I'm gonna have to play it at some point in my life, and then definitely I tend to appreciate playing, well, just not starting off in the middle of series. So when people say I should play Shin Megami Tensei 4, like, on the one hand, I can see why, because if massive changes in the series have made it better or worse, then that is understandable. But I really dislike playing a game based on that is a series, like, in the middle of it. But at the same time, from some games, just picking it up in the middle doesn't actually affect how you experience the story. Which would be the main reason why I would even actually be concerned about that. Like, if Final Fantasy is just same characters, different world, you know? Come to think of it, the show American Horror Story is basically what Final Fantasy did, just in a TV form. In a way. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I've never played a Final Fantasy game, and I don't actually plan to because I don't like turn-based RPGs that much. Because a lot of them are kind of too simplistic. Final Fantasy Tactics is one I've heard about that I might actually like, if it's, you know, kind of what I'd expect from something called Tactics. Because if that's a, you know, like, how do I put this? If that is more of a what is, I have no clue where my brain is going. If Final Fantasy Tactics is sort of a, like, oh my god, I just have no clue. I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. I really don't know. Jeez. You know the thing where Alice is literally the worst, as I've been told? That's probably true. Because I am actually terrible and horribly forgetful, and yeah, it's pretty bad. You know, that's really weird. I'm getting an urge to play Minecraft again. Wait, what am I doing? I really shouldn't go this way. Because if I go towards the left, I'm going to deal with the jungle again, and I almost died in the jungle. That doesn't sound like a good plan. Also, I have gold. I should really take care of that issue. Quick stack to nearby chests. Such a nice button. I can just quickly, you know, stack my items properly. Oh. Place. These sorts of things. Cobwebs are something I should not have thrown in the trash before. They're actually pretty good items. I'm gonna put those in there. I'll probably get enough dye stuff that we actually need more than one chest for it. This game has a lot of cosmetic customization, and that's actually quite nice. I only have bombs in here. I might make this into the consumables chest and move the potions. That makes sense. Consumables. For now, at least. We're gonna keep recall potions on us because they're really useful right now. Amethyst. Garnet, amethyst, and pearl. Though you can't get pearls or garnets, I guess. And then Terraria, and I should probably stop being Steven Universe trash. Just kidding, that will never end. I mean, it will, I'm sure. There'll be some point where I just stop caring about that shell, but yeah. I will enjoy this while it lasts, because the show is actually pretty good, and I enjoy it. The fandom I'm gonna refrain from commenting on certain actions the fandom has done, but I think from saying that, you know what. It's a golden bunny, hang on. It's a golden bunny, it's a golden bunny, it's a golden bunny. I really hope it hasn't despawned since I went off screen, but I need, where's the merchant? Oh my goodness. I need a bug net. Okay, please don't have despawned, golden bunny. Please, please, please. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I think it despawned. Aww. It's a golden bunny. That's really upsetting. Okay, well now I have a bug net to catch other things. Nope, I'm not gonna catch that bird. He's flying under the radar, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with traveling merchant. At least not for right now. I'm sure he's got some nice stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah. Herbs and stuff like that. That's another element to this game that's pretty cool. So, as I just picked up Shiverthorn there, basically there are a lot of different there are a lot of different crafting resources and a lot of stuff like that. Basically, like Shiverthorn is used to make some like, and I actually don't remember what Shiverthorn's used for. Oh, I didn't know. Hey, what am I doing? I can catch up to that bird. Also, to note, the bird is not actually trying to leave the cold. It's kind of funny. I just started flying in another direction because of where, I guess it just probably hit a wall or something. But the game mostly relies on the fact that the enemies and mobs will despawn when they get off screen. So it tends to rely on that for the mechanics of making sure that they're not in the wrong place, because they won't spawn in the right place. But now we just got a cardinal, which cardinals are marked as consumable. It's kind of funny what happens when you do consume them. I can show it off at home. Ooh, penguin. I'm a terrible person. I just, like, grabbed a penguin. It's almost getting to my bedtime. Jeez. Staying up too late playing Terraria again. Just like the good old days. I need to remember to record these earlier in the day. It's around almost 10 p.m. here, and that's a little late for me. It's not actually hugely late, but I've been going to bed earlier, and I've been getting my sleep schedule on track, and you know how it goes. Or you might not, actually. It's entirely possible, actually, that you just have no clue, like, how it goes with adjusting sleep schedules. I completely forgot that the double jump from this actually propels you forward as well as upward. It's really handy. And there are a lot of things I just really enjoy about this game. It's honestly like one of the most relaxing games at times, and at other times it is just the most intense fight. Like, this game gets hectic and rough, but at the same time, it's really a game that you can just relax for a couple hours in and just play and enjoy. I love it. Like I said, this is a game that I I put somewhere around like one of my favorite games of all time. So yeah, it's pretty good. Oh man. I don't know what I just oh man at. Like, I don't actually have anything I was reacting to there. I don't know. Do we ever really know? Glad that I'm getting a chance to explore and look on that sort of thing. God, my character looks really bad though. That acid red stuff is, it was not my best choice to color all my stuff in. It'll probably look good on some accessories. Oh no, I was gonna capture a bunny. Aww. Now I'm sad. I wanted to keep the bunny. But it'll probably look good on accessories, but not like for my whole outfit. This is pretty bad. Admittedly, matching armor sets will make things a lot better in general with my whole thing here. As it stands, I don't look that great in this game. I'm very concerned about how good my character looks, and I think it's important for a game to be able to have that. I really enjoy customization and making sure that my aesthetics are on par. Ooh, we got the leaf wand and the living wood wand. Now we can... Oh, and the loom. Just all in one go. So we just basically got a whole new set of things we can make. Because what the living loom allows us to do is craft items out of wood into basically the like grassy overgrown wood that this stuff is made of, and the living wood chests, and then the leaf wand and the living wood wand can place those whole leaf blocks and the whole like wood blocks like that. So we can make a giant tree house now. And I think that's a really good plan. I mean, I'm definitely gonna do it. You know, definitely just gonna do that at some point anyway. But sooner rather than later, right? Okay, it's a normal desert. I had a feeling for a second, like the way the music was shifting, I thought it might have been the ocean, which would have surprised me. Or... yeah, we got closer to it. No, I think we're around the same distance from it as on the other map. Or in the other direction. We lucked out on not getting... Oh, here's the dungeon. Did we just, like, not run into Crimson? Well, I don't know what teensy, but that wasn't actually Crimson. That was just the little altars, which don't generate in the Crimson all the time, just more commonly. So first of all, we're gonna make a large risk to ourselves again. This guy is the old man. He just sits outside the dungeon and, like, complains, I guess. But when you talk to him at night, he summons Skeletron, and that's a whole boss fight of its own. However, there's a special magic item that only can be gotten in this dungeon. It generates randomly on a bookshelf, and there's guaranteed to be one. Or, it's a book that generates randomly for a spell. Damn it! I did not react fast enough. Oh my god, that actually terrified me. It has been so long since I did that. Oh, wow. I haven't actually, like, gotten the Dungeon Guardian mad at me in so long. I jumped. So that giant skeleton head, we'll be fighting one of those, except it won't be invincible. Okay, wrong. It is not invincible. It takes 1 damage and is really high powered. Like it takes 1 damage and deals a ton. There are not a lot of easy ways to fight it, but someone has done it. It's a really dumb thing to do, but you can. And of course, if you can, someone will. Oh yeah, I was gonna show off the... So this is what happens when you capture animals. You can just place them, and they walk around. It's adorable. Oh. I think the next thing I want to do is I really want to... Oh, apologies for the noise there. I think I want to try to summon the Slime Guardian, or the Slime King. He has some cool drops. I don't remember if his mount is specifically in hard mode only, or expert mode, rather. Yeah, there's hard mode and then there's expert mode, and they're both different things, which is amusing. Aha. The Slime Crown, which is made of the gold or platinum crown and 20 gel. And I think we have enough to make that. Well, we might not have enough for the crown, actually. Let me... Alright, we've already got our iron greaves, so don't need to make that. I could make a cactus sword, but that's not really worth it much as an idea. Otherwise... No, not a lot here we can make. Though an iron pickaxe is a good step up. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go sell our copper pickaxe. Now that we have NPCs, we can do that too. Hey, you wanna just buy this for 1 silver? Okay, cool. Moving up in the world. Though those upgrades are kind of less important, they're... How do I put it? The upgrades from like one ore tier to another at this level are a good speed improvement, but they're not going to make you much more actual progress in what you can mine. They're just speed, basically. Which is perfectly fine, honestly. I'm pretty happy with how that works. We start getting into the magical stuff and the much more interesting concepts pretty soon anyway. After we fight the Slime King, which we may manage that next episode or in the one after, after the Slime King comes everyone's favorite, the Eye of Cthulhu. Then we'll go for the Brain of Cthulhu, and then Skeletron. I might do Skeletron before the Brain of Cthulhu, it all depends. I'm pretty good at the Skeletron fight, so that might even be sooner. I don't know yet. But, in any case, we now are coming close to an end. So, hi, I'm Alice, and, you know, I do all these charity live streams for GAC Extra Life, a charity live stream and YouTube channel that does all our stuff for Extra Life, a charity organization that donates to the Children's Miracle Network. If you'd like to donate, you can find all the links and the information you need in the description below. You can click on any person's page to donate to them, or the specific one for my page if you want to donate to me, you know, because I'm the coolest and such. And I apologize, I was probably, like, really inaudible for that. But we do charity live streams starting next week. We will be doing them Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, at least. We'll probably get more. We're probably going to populate the whole week. I'm so excited. Charity live streams Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and Friday, excuse me, from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. As far as I know, that will be the schedule for all of them. Then, as well as that, we have these YouTube videos, which should be releasing daily. I skipped yesterday, day before yesterday, sorry. Accounting for the future is difficult. Basically just because I was really not feeling well. I was really tired, and, you know, everyone needs their sleep. But, other than that, Extra Life Charity Organization, there's Children's Miracle Network. Children's Miracle Network is a charity organization that donates to children's hospitals across the United States and Canada, helping pay for children's medical bills and research and all those important things to make sure that kids who don't have the money still get treated the way they should. Because I think, you know, it's important that we make sure that kids stay healthy and stuff. That's cool stuff. If you'd like to make donations, you can spread the word about the stream. You can find our Twitter at GDC Extra Life. You can also just, you know, follow the at Extra Life for Kids for the cool, like Extra Life Twitter. I now have one specifically for announcing these streams and YouTube videos that is at GDC Extra Fidget. And with that, I'm out here. See you around. Sorry I didn't do the outro last time.